Well, I mean, it shouldn't be. I mean, it does record. It shouldn't be. Check. Oh, let me put my headphones on. Make sure we're picked up. You go ahead and talk.
Test 1, 2. Hello, test 1, 2. Getting back to the Dragon's Crown. I forgot everything. Except I am the wizard. Not Gandalf. Not fit for the name creator thing. So I would have an old standby Joe Booth.
Okay, we should be okay enough. We might just have to enunciate a bit louder, more clearly. So I'll move the mic closer. I thought I had the sound settings just right.
That's me too, because I'm
Option.
very.
And again, that might be like the cutscene being loud. So let me go ahead and do this while we're at this screen real quick to make sure. But I gotta do this.
You still want me to talk about something, anything? My hemorrhoids are acted up. I started naming them.
Okay, I'll have to turn it down a wee smidge. I have a tendency to be loud, but you...
I'm not, no. I'll try.
He says softly. Alright, howdy folks, friends and family across the globe, and welcome back to Dragon's Crown 2 OG's Play. I was gonna do a roll, but instead, I don't know if you can read the title.
A roll?
Yeah, on our top 10 list.
Okay. Oh.
Would you like to? I mean, they can see the title of it, but...
Top 10 4th of July movies.
Yeah. Spur of the moment. I just thought it up. So, first, let's get out of the way. Do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies or achievements. Play games for fun. Been doing it for years. Fun. Do it for many, many more. The idea behind these live streams and videos is to provide you with something you can pop on in the background as if you're hanging out in the room with us. So they're kind of like relax, ASMR podcast, roleplay, chill. Just come on in and let's play games. Oh, hey, happy Freedom Day, guys. Hey. Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
Good games, bad games, old games, and new games for the next couple hours. Just consider at least me, your buddy, your pal, your friend, not so much this guy. He's everyone's friend. To my subscribers, I want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all, because if it wasn't for you, these videos wouldn't be happening, because of how great y'all have been to me over the years. I promise as long as one of you stays subscribed, I'm going to keep doing videos. Drive-by Redneck and Viewers, howdy. And another beat-em-up game I'd recommend. Let's do that. I like to do that. Do game recommendations. I don't want to do Double Dragon Neon. I think they know that we beat them up. I could do the D&D stuff, but that's done by the same guy who did Dragon's Crown.
Scott Pilgrim?
Scott Pilgrim's a good one, yeah. It can be a bit rough around the edges. It's a bit grindy, but it's not a bad one. Alright, now that we can come back to this, it's been a while. Let's try this. So yeah, this top 10 will be top 10, and I can already see you sitting there, I'm assuming on your phone, cheating.
Yep. Because I can only think off the top, at the absolute top of my head, I can only think of 3.
Well, I was going to say this. It doesn't necessarily have to be, it doesn't have to be modeled after 4th of July or based around 4th of July, as long as it has the same type of spirit, right? I mean, it could be.
I'm literally actually curious now, though.
Well, there was Uncle Sam, I think.
Oh, I'm aware of that. Never seen it.
Terrible, horrible movie. It was just a bad movie. I gave it a shot, though. Born on the 4th of July, but that's a bit of a different type of movie. I'm giving you ideas now.
I'm sure you know one of them.
Jaws? It kind of. The Toxic Crusaders game. Yeah.
Oh,
Keeping an eye on it. We'll see how it shakes out. Select player. Choose a character. I'm going to choose Jack Death. And I was playing the Dwarf. I do not remember how we played this game. Leave tab.
I need my glasses. And to still cheat, because I am cheating. Yes, I am cheating.
Okay, that
I'm looking up movies that, and because I'm curious, because I really do want to.
Alright, that is that. That froze.
Oh, I'm on the ground.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to figure out what this is.
X jumps, and you can double jump.
Circle does that.
Oh wait, I can do that. Wait.
Oh. I know, right? How do I pick up my axe? I picked up my axe. Crap.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Let's go somewhere where we won't accidentally run into, like, buildings or something. How did we sprint? That's like dodge. Okay, L1 is like quick items.
Okay, that's
L2. You know, maybe we should just. Here's good because we can't go anywhere. Options. Is there? Something telling us controllers. Not that I know of. Okay. I honestly don't remember at all what to do. Oh, I think I remembered something, right? We learned that, like, the stuff has to be assigned, right? View skills. I thought I had, like, a bomb, power bomb, bomb satchel, right? How do I assign that? That would be equipment. Right, and then I would have to actually go here to, yes, the fire barrel, bomb satchel. Okay, so that's kind of the trade-off for gear and everything. The Patriot. Oh, hey, do you have a? No, I have it on the Switch. Yeah, I played that when it released on the Switch. Next Machina. Yeah, I remember that game. I don't know how well it'll play on PC. Yeah, well. There has to be a way to sprint.
Oh! If you double tap, there was another way to.
Oh, hold down square.
Oh. What's R1?
R1? I think it's a dodge.
Okay.
You have the teleport, right? Yeah.
And R2 is also dodge? Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, isn't it?
L1 brings up my spell.
Yeah, we don't know what those spells are. One of them I know is slow, and the other one is, I don't remember what the other one was.
Lightning.
Oh, don't get excited, folks. It's Rebel.
L2, nothing. Exit jump. Oh, I think, okay, I did that.
Oh, no, I don't want it. Thanks, man.
Okay.
I got a lot on my plate right now.
Circle is some ice thing.
Alright, I'm going to do my top, well, one on my top 10 list real quick. This is one that's kid-friendly. You can watch it with your kids. Kind of tongue-in-the-cheek, but it's called American Rabbit. It's about a superhero rabbit. It's on roller skates that turns into the American Rabbit. Have you ever seen it?
I have, a long time ago. Okay, so it has to, if it has just a general vibe.
It can have a general vibe. Like, look, I'm gonna knock out another one real quick here. American Rabbit's not really a good movie, but you know, it's something you can watch with your kids, and it's a nice nostalgia film for some of those older folk. Nothing's, and I know the director didn't intend it to be this way, but 4th of July, Starship Troopers.
Oh, okay.
Okay, in spirit as well, right? Because you know, it's gotta get the juices flowing with that. And Starship Troopers is about freedom from the bugs, I guess. I mean, I know the director didn't intend that, but it's kind of turned into that. It really gets the juices flowing. Plus, anything with Michael Ironsides in it. Like heck, you know, I'm not going to count it because it's technically a TV series, but V would also kind of follow that same format.
Okay.
We both have Michael Ironsides.
Yep.
You know.
I'll get my number 1 out of the way. Jaws. Gotta keep the beach open. It's 4th of July weekend. Sometimes, you know, you have to sacrifice
You fucking
some
bullshit.
kids
You're just
for
bullshit.
America. Really, is what it is, right? I mean, America's got to celebrate, and if some kids have to get eaten, hey, there's where your red is from.
You know, I put in effort to keep this channel afloat.
There's your red, white, and blue. Some pasty white kids and the blue ocean
water and the red blood.
With the red blood. There's your red, white, and blue for the 4th of July.
Alright. Do we even know what we're doing?
No, we don't.
This is what happens when it takes us a month or two to... Service guarantees citizenship, yep. Completely. Yes. I actually think some of the other Starship Troopers movies weren't terrible.
You ever read the book?
Yeah, I have.
Any good?
I was gonna recommend it to you, but I thought Dune first.
I'm up to 170, page 170.
Stop by the Adventures. I got to the update. They've started. I don't want to spoil nothing. They've started to turn murderous.
Okay.
Simply says to
I love
report
that
to the
part.
castle in all haste.
The bear comes in.
Yeah. Being in from the bear. Slams the hourglass on the table.
Yeah. I have no skill points.
Yeah, I thought we had updated everything, but
Okay. Quests.
quests, yes.
Didn't we do these? Kill 10.
I think.
Yeah, we did these. Why do you want us to come to the Adventurers Guild?
That means
You assume that the letter was sent by the Prime
How did
Minister.
you go in? Oh, up. Go up to enter the guild. Okay, that's right. I don't have any of those. The keys mean we did it already, right?
Yes. I believe so.
Are they continuous?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what the dialogue tells us. You assume that the letter was sent by the Prime Minister. Perhaps he has another request for you. Okay, so you don't want... He wants to go to the damn castle.
Oh, it says so up on...
Yeah, now. Is this the castle? No, that's that wizard's tower. We got the Tinkerbell. There's the castle. That's right, and we have to move around the...
Count Dean is waiting
This
for
thing.
you at the
Pick his
castle.
nose.
guy.
It is he who sent the
This
letter.
guy. Let me
Poke him.
tell you about this
Poke him.
guy. He just looks.
After your previous... He says that he has personally requested your assistance in performing a task for him. He wants you to scout Bilberon Fortress on the border. This underground fortress is a well-known structure.
Reddit keeps bringing up,
Originally
movie
built
I
to
didn't
defend against
consider
the Orc
that.
army, it now lies in Orc hands. Scout them and learn their invasion routes.
Are we
It
doing
is
the
a
alternate
very
thing now?
dangerous mission, but
Oh, I guess
refusal
we could.
means that you will be at the
Which
mercy
means you'd
of
be up.
Dean's guards.
No,
You
Sandlot.
accept.
There is a 4th of July scene in Sandlot, I believe, right? Or a fireworks scene. I should remember this if I'm recommending the movie.
So you're gonna lead to Final Destination. I know where this is going. Because of that scene in Final Destination, what was it, 3 or 4?
There is one final.
Yeah, yeah, there is.
That was one of the... Alright,
I'm cutting you off at the frickin' knees with
this
that.
This is my number 3. The one Final Destination movie that was in 4th of July. I forget which one. That was one with Mary Elizabeth Winstead, I think, in it.
Per Count Dean's request, you agreed to
And then the whole
infiltrate and
ending thing was
surveil
like
the
at the 4th of
subterranean
July
fortress at
celebration,
the country's border.
Yeah, it had to do with a horse, and the sister almost got killed, and...
Because that one girl went out to get revenge for her friend dying, I think.
I missed exactly what that was saying. Yeah.
You recall what happened
So
at the
that's
Sorry,
my number
folks.
2 is Sandlot. Sandlot actually is a really good movie. A great movie about growing up and playing baseball.
It is
It is a good movie. I think they made a second one, but it's one of those, like,
Yeah.
cash grab
encounter, you can only
And
assume
then my
that
3rd
he's
will
up
be
to
whatever
something
Final
nefarious.
Destination one had that
You
4th of
brace
July
for
scene at the end.
combat.
And I'm going to try really hard to actually make better recommendations on that. That was one of the 3 that popped in my head initially was Final Destination.
The guards have drawn their swords
but
and are
you,
blocking the exit.
You
Have put
you
thought
Dean
into
starts
it?
talking
Yeah.
to you in
You
his
spoke it
soft
into
voice.
existence.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about how I put thought into this. Alright, man. Y'all take it easy. Have a safe and good 4th.
Yeah, I would go for it.
He says that he has personally requested
know why
your
he has a
assistance in performing
crown.
a task for him.
Where's their crown?
The commenter?
Yeah. I mean, you can have a crown. I just don't know. I guess, yeah. Personally requested your assistance for more tasks from the scout. The fortress on the border and the ground fortress is a well-known structure. Originally built to defend against the Orc army, now we scout them and learn their invasion.
Very dangerous mission, but
Okay, so we gotta do that. Maybe that unlocks anything
What are
now.
we doing?
What are we doing?
Yeah, sorry.
Playing Dragon's Crown.
Okay, we gotta infiltrate something.
Yeah. Opening dungeon. Yeah.
Bilberon subterranean forge.
the Orc army presently controls Bilberon, the underground fortress built into the canyon. The king's army has been mounting a fierce offensive to try and reclaim the fortress.
Don't go in, don't go in. I'm not going in, I just want to get these
Okay,
coins.
I have these ice.
Because of the staff.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Now what do we do with this?
Hold on, I want to
Oh, hold on, I did something.
area. Up. Straight. And then down. Alright.
Hold on. How can...
Oh, right.
Should be able to do
What are
something
you
like
pressing
this.
on there?
I'm pressing right mouse and that's not work. Or right mouse, right stick. Yeah, we see it, but how do we interact with that? The ruins.
Looks like the fairy's supposed to do something.
Yeah. Great, there goes no weapons. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
We got time. How to interact runes. Dragon's Crown. While brother looks up movies. Because he's cheating.
Oh, there are some good ones that I didn't even think about.
I, on the other hand, refuse to cheat on this. I'm pulling strictly,
Okay.
and I will argue my cases.
You're right.
Let's see if I'm lucky,
You know what,
but
we're supposed to be doing this.
yeah, we were supposed to be. It was your idea to want to do it randomly.
Okay, well, the only one I cheated on was a sandal.
What?
So far.
You wouldn't have even thought of Jaws if I didn't bring it up. You just bullshitted your way with it, but it's fine. I'll allow him. I'll allow him.
I've never even seen Jaws. I don't know what you're talking about.
Once you've unlocked the ability to use runes. Okay, how do you unlock the ability to use runes?
I thought they mentioned it, didn't they? Like we went and talked to them.
Yeah, to start game became accessible to the runes or Let's see. Cast spells have wide variety of effects. Attack rings to summon a flying carpet to Whiskey's next section, but first you will have to finish your first mission to Forgotten Sanctuary. Is this Forgotten Sanctuary? No, keep that. I don't know if this is Bilbo's. So we'll just keep going. Thing is, this game's meant to be like replayed. I still think this is one of the best looking games ever. Just hand drawn art is really good. Now we can hit that, but we should, and then yeah, sorry. And then we move this around too. Find stuff.
It automatically pops up, right?
Yeah. Huh.
No, I can do that.
Did you notice that? Oh, I saw something fall. My number 3 is going to be one of my top 10 favorite movies of all time. If you remember that list, anybody, if you've been following us for that length of time. It's one I had out there for you to pick. It's about elections. It's about freedoms. It takes place during the, the Greatest Generation? Right, World War II folk?
I think so.
Hail the Conquering Hero.
Okay.
Which is a story about a young man who always wanted to be in the Marines, who, he made it as far as boot camp before hay fever booted him out. And this took place during World War II. And when he's in a bar about to be sent home, he didn't even last 2 weeks in boot camp. He ran into some Marines who were coming back home after fighting in the war. We were back on leave. And they decided to help him out by pretending to give him a send-off and everything on the train. And one thing leads to another, and then he ends up in the running to be mayor for a town, living this lie that he's a war hero, using the actual stories of the Marines that were kind of being his wingmen. And it wasn't like he was doing stolen valor. They were the ones kind of trying to help him because they realized his father was a decorated Marine and everyone thought he was a hero. They didn't know why he was coming home, so on and so forth. It's a really amazing, well-acted comedy, but not like Naked Gun comedy.
We'll watch that tomorrow. That'll be one of them.
Really embodies a lot of the same spirit of, 4th of July and people who had fought for this country for varying reasons. But it is one of my favorite movies. As we can see, or a mutual friend up there said The Patriot, which, you can. That's low-hanging fruit, though. And the reason I didn't pick that one was, it's really not a good movie. It's fine. It's fun.
I just have vague memories of it. I know I've seen it, but I couldn't tell you.
It's kind of like Braveheart. It's an okay movie,
it's
right?
American Revolutionary Braveheart.
Yeah. Heath Ledger.
I can picture the bad guy in my head, but I can't remember his name.
Yeah, he always played a good bad guy.
Yeah.
Hobgoblin
Chef.
Chef. A little down, right?
The cook sensing your presence, stares directly at
Again,
you.
really cool art.
Luckily,
Yeah.
her sight's not so keen. so
Really
she
well
doesn't
done,
notice you.
stylized.
Eventually, the chef returns to her meat cutting. You use the goblin's screams to mask your escape.
I mean, we could beat her up. I always have to remember.
He's leading us over here for some reason. Why are you leading us over here?
Like, now these runes are annoying me.
They do different things.
Runes, not runes.
I know. I do the same thing. I say ruins all the time.
My sweater is ruined. It's ruined.
Ruined.
It's American Dad, people.
I regret everything. I was gonna bring this up, right? I had an idea of a break,
Good way,
of course,
unless you bombed it.
but do a Resident Evil Outbreak game, or Resident Evil Outbreak, a Resident Evil. All right, we have to use a bomb on that. We'll clear this out. Alright. Whoa, let's not. That was on me. Sometimes it can be easy to lose your place. Why did... Alright, they both have the bombs. Thank you, ladies, but I would prefer to have a bomb. And then we try this. Alright, it's like Legend of Zelda.
Puzzle.
It's a puzzle. Never gonna let me live that down, huh? So, I did research a little bit, and I do remember that the internet quality is currently not sufficient broadcasting.
Outstanding.
Well, it's going to.
Let's see. Voila.
But what I was gonna say was, I learned that you just throw people as a dwarf, and you do like massive damage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey.
You know, I think I'll bring it up. I wouldn't recommend watching it, but I think the Ginger Dead Man even had like a 4th of July kind of thing. Man, we've been picking up a lot of these. I'm here for it. That means we might get some higher level companions. So even if you're not playing online with people, you can still...
It's my turn. They're here. Oh Filthy Luca.
Wait, what is...
Oh, I only have a limited number of the spells. Okay, that's right.
Yes, you can't just... Yes, man. That's why I've been waiting to use that belt. Which is my spell, apparently, for the dwarf. Belts, bombs, and barrels.
Things I forgot.
Arrow in the knee, huh? I wonder what they were referencing there.
Yes, simple. Filthy lucre.
Oh, that was you. Where are we going here? Wait.
Let's go in here. Let's take the risk.
Heavy sleep.
I don't like riding that thing. Takes too long. Yeah, she can ride it.
Oh, I can do that.
Alright. Seems to be it.
Filthy lucre.
What?
Pick up the hammers.
Let's see. Simple.
Yeah. What we got here? More bones. Oh, we got beat up that guy. That is not our guy.
Oh, I thought you. I was looking at him. Okay.
I got it.
Tricky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta look at the cloak. If it's red, they're dead. If it's green, it's keen. Hmm. Once your score reaches a certain level, you gain 1 life point. Life points are shown above and left of your face icon. If you have any life points, you will recover when killed. Okay.
Filthy lucre.
I guess we're doing good, according to this.
Oh my.
Yep.
Oh, I vaguely remember this obnoxiousness.
Filthy lucre. Pesky gnats.
That's not good. The fire does spread.
Oh.
Oh, we have to go. We can't just.
Oh, I can do that.
At the bottom of the stairs is an area connected to the sewers.
You cannot
This
find
seems your
I
most
use 1 life
likely
point to
escape
revive.
route.
Oh, I see the numbers. You see, I get 3,
Yeah,
you get 2.
yeah.
Okay.
That's my fault. I'm not paying attention.
Oh crap, this one's still giving. Oh, I should wait and eat. Hold on. I forgot. And that levels it up.
Did you? It did that automatically, right? If you stop.
Yeah, once you stop moving.
Pretty sure I have a thing where money gives me health. I thought I had that. Oh, yep. Yeah.
Oh, I need my axe. It's alright, he'll need. There you go. Oh. Is he? Yup. He's doing that thing. He does like the off-screen charge stuff. Alright, oh, I don't even have. Smashing. There you go, ladies. Look at them.
After defeating the Minotaur, you move through the sewer's filth. The reconnaissance mission went well. You gathered intel and slipped.
I think we should be getting to the point where
lines.
we start cooking our meals. Once the dungeons go longer. Level up.
My number 4 movie. 4th of July movies. A celebration of fireworks. Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. For the great fireworks display at the very beginning.
So this is what we're doing with lists now, huh? Alright. I'll remember that. I'll remember that.
Well, I mean, the spirit of it, right? Fireworks.
Among
Yeah,
the
that's your-
treasures you claimed is the great sword of the hero Javelin.
Javelin. Okay.
That's
right.
okay, that's right.
What did the glowy thing to me again?
That's just like the element.
Okay.
So that's like ice, lightning, and fire.
Got it.
That's not you, that's you. These two are you.
What rank are they?
Level 9, 10.
I was looking at the D and the P.
Take them all and sell them.
Yeah.
You succeeded in acquiring underground fortress. This job will be completed once.
It'll keep you happy here in
Welcome
a
to
second.
my shop.
Sell it.
What would you like?
Actually, let's check out equipping, and then I can just sell everything as we go.
Yeah.
This job will be completed once you report to Count Dean. Alright. I'll let you do the item stuff first.
Okay, so that's a B, knockback chance, plus 10. I think the other one was higher. Plus 13. 7 to 20. Ten to 20. 22, 16. I mean, I think the other one's better. Let's keep going. How did I move to the other ones?
This is going to be a dark horse, and I understand why, but number 4. I have a soft spot for it. I actually don't think it's that bad of a movie. It's about fighting against the tyranny of robotic overlords, and it's Terminator Salvation.
Okay.
Alright, it's got the whole freedom angle. Well, more survival, but still. Robots rule the earth. And John Connor pulls George Washington and liberates mankind from Skynet, which we all should be doing ourselves. It's got action. It kind of has a romance, but not really, which I always appreciated. There wasn't really like a love. There was a love possible connection, but they didn't really focus on like romance or anything, from what I remember.
No, they didn't.
Like you could tell there was a little something there between one of the main characters and the other main character, but
I want to.
what do you want to praise?
Yeah, I want to praise the belt.
Okay, I gotta go in the store for that. Do you want any of your weapons?
No.
Okay, I can sell that.
Welcome to my shop.
Praise
What
items.
would you like?
I mean, that's got 3 things. I'm gonna do it. Okay, that might be worth it. Belt.
Yeah.
Oh, I also got gauntlets.
Oh yeah, I don't want to.
Take the good items? Yeah. Yeah, no. Alright. But yeah, Terminator Salvation. Kind of fits. More so than someone else's movies that they've been picking, which I will remember next time we do a randomized list. I'm just going to go full goofball on it.
And I don't know how.
How what?
You have to it gets restocked anyway.
Yes, every time we
Per
come
dun-
back
per
here.
dungeon.
Yeah, per dungeon. Yeah.
We'll have to repair stuff too.
Yeah, we'll have to repair it. So you equipped it?
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
sorry.
let me equip my
I've been
stuff.
screwing around with
Power smash, power damage. Plate 7-3. Yeah, I'll go with that then. The vibrant double axe and my axe. Let's see. I think that's your old belt, which I will take your hand-me-downs apparently. Yeah.
are you moving to the other?
Left around the D-pad. Demonic foes from Draconic. Alright, so the stun time reduced. Yeah. I'd rather take that. Okay, so now we got that out of the way. I'll sell the items. We'll
Welcome to what would you like?
repair weapons and shields. Keep that because it's level 12. I'll keep that just in case. Sell this. Sell this. Sell that. Sell this. You did not want any of your...
Keep that last one just to have.
What, that one?
Case, yeah. That's
Okay.
the one I have.
accessories. So really, I mean, we could probably sell most everything because we're that early in the game. Fair
Which
equipment.
one do you want?
Fix all is square.
Oh, no, I'm gonna have to come in.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do that.
Welcome to the
Alright.
show.
Oh, what am I?
What
Yeah, I
would
said
you
triple
like?
salvation, so I'm all caught up. Man, I gotta look around my movie collection and see.
Wait, how is that not?
That was whatnot.
You look at your movie collection. How is that not cheating?
Because I own these movies and I'm having to use my brain. We have to go here for the bones. To get the bones appraised.
How can I help
Resurrect.
you?
Oh wow, what do we want on our team?
Oh,
I guess we'll go with
something we don't have,
the
right?
the depressed elf. I regret everything. We'll bring them back. Yeah. Okay. Probably wouldn't hurt. We'll take Luther, who is Mac's dad from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That was his name, Luther.
Oh, yeah.
For a fighter. And again, we're avoiding the wizard and dwarfs because,
There can be only one.
well, it confuse us more than anything.
That too.
And we'll bury everybody else. Bury
May they rest in
Take
peace.
my bones away.
them bones. Ow!
Barris.
May they rest in peace.
Well, them bones is an Alice in Chains. So.
May they rest in peace.
Bone
May
Thugs
they
and Harmony.
rest in peace.
Bones, yeah.
May they
Thugs
rest
and Harmony?
in peace.
I don't know quite a few of their albums.
May they rest
Probably
in
heard
peace.
something of theirs.
What I was gonna say is, but Alice in Chains was the Street Fighter the animated movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, their song.
As you leave the temple, a
Bad
ragged old man slumped in the
dreams.
road calls out to you in a gravelly voice.
Yeah, when Ken is driving his car, as you leave the temple, a right old man slumped in the road calls out to you in a gravelly voice.
His
Wow,
raspy
God.
voice seems difficult for
That-
you
even
to
that
discern
dog's like,
if he's
"Beef
even
jerky?"
speaking your language.
Not beef jerky.
You can give him a coin if you feel pity for him. Of course, you're free to walk away as well.
Oh, we're gonna do
we're
this.
gonna-
Right?
Yeah,
He doesn't
we'll give him a
even
coin.
acknowledge the coin.
Yeah. Okay.
Imagine a night I've seen. He mutters over and over.
Well, if we find one
You
of those, we'll
probably
give
Yeah.
it
won't
to
be
you.
able to communicate with him, no matter how long you strain your concentration.
Alright, I don't remember what impact that actually has, but now we also have to go maybe here? Maybe something new here?
Oh,
My items.
which one?
Oh, okay, this is... yeah. So we don't have rune magic yet.
He's like the early version of QVC. You're by my range.
You're back.
Now it's time to remember what is good. What is good in life? Frenzy. I gotta find what I can level up real quick.
Shoot.
Heal HP and equipment durability when picking up.
Probably annotating what I've said already.
That's the bad thing about taking as long as we do these live streams, is figuring out what I need to be putting points in. Sly attack. Picking up coins recovers HP. Coins add to the score. Can't do that yet. 17. Increases your max HP. That's always helpful. Alright, what will help me throw people? Well, what's the supplemental category skill? Alright, it says the supplemental category skills. Skill must be a level 3, current level 2. Well, I want to level it up, but it says I meet the level requirements.
Right, but your supplemental category skill.
Yeah, how do we upgrade supplemental category? Maybe I have to buy another one? Let's try it. Yep, that's what it is. Okay, so on top of level requirements, we have to buy skills from the same set. Right, so these three are supplemental.
Okay. Ah, I got it.
Attack. Quests. Here's a new one. The hero Javeline's famed sword would be the crowning object in any knight's collection. However, a lesser-known relic of Javeline's lies in the subterranean fortress. It is said that a noblewoman Javeline loved gave him a handkerchief before the famous battle against the orcs that claimed his life. That noblewoman wept away the rest of her days, dismayed that Javeline was unable to fulfill his promise to return her favor. Any soldier loyal to Hideland would move mountains in order to reclaim the handkerchief from those filthy pigs. Let's see. Subterranean fortress open the treasure chest without waking the sleeping orcs. Okay.
Oh, shoot.
You can try it.
Those are those ones.
The ones that were sleeping.
Slaughtered.
Yeah. But that leads me to my number 5, which is going to be Excalibur.
You're back.
Probably the best King Arthur movie I can think of. It's about unifying a nation. Because of some lady in the lake. Some lady in the lake tossed you a sword. Monty Python is so great. But Excalibur is also great. It's bloody, it's dirty, it's gruesome. It's got Liam Neeson in it, and quite a few other actors. But Liam Neeson, I remember. Yeah, plays his
Been a long time since.
plays what's his name, his brother. Not his real brother, right? Because he was adopted. But man, that was one of those defining movies when I was growing up. I would watch that thing all the time on the beta.
Good old beta.
Good old Betamax. Ah, crap. It looks like someone may have commented, but it isn't showing up in the chat.
Huh.
So let me do this, yeah. I don't know why. Maybe I have something set. I don't know. I don't know how to YouTube. I don't want to mess with nothing. I don't know. So, apologies if you are responding in the chat. But hello, and happy 4th of July.
Okay.
Don't do Wood Golem, because it takes away the chance of chests. It sucks.
Got it.
That's why the sorceress is better if you want to be like a summoning master in this, because you can summon skeleton bones. So
I might just wait till I don't have a lot of others in this.
that's yellow. Can I change that to blue? I don't know.
Yeah, was it wealth to health?
Picking up coins recovers HP. Skill must be level 3. Player level must be at least level 14. Did you get the quest?
Yeah.
Okay. So do we want to run back through that again?
Yeah.
Since we might as well... Oh, wait. We gotta go back to the tavern. We've got to summon our real bone buddies.
Oh, we have to go to the castle to talk to... We have to talk to...
Yeah, but we'll do that after we do the side quest, since we're already choose allies. You and you. There we go. Alright. That bow is much larger than she is. Well, it's much larger than my character is too, so you got room to talk. God, he's got little legs. Look at that guy. Upper torso is like huge. Alright. So let's try this. We'll try it.
What? I'm not touching anything.
The orc army presently controls
Yeah,
Bilbo,
once we get into those
the
rooms.
underground fortress built into the canyon.
Touch nothing.
The king's army has been
2 or
mounting
3
a
of them.
fierce offensive to try and reclaim the fortress.
Now, hopefully they don't attack him until we do. I guess we'll find out.
It's my turn.
He's trying to steal our stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Our thief isn't picking it up. Not a good thief. Save a bomb for that wall we know we gotta open up.
Oh, yes. How bothersome.
What?
I might as well clear it out. Alright. I think that worked. Okay, now we just gotta unlock the chest without awakening them.
Ambush!
Oh, these aren't them.
It's my turn.
Yeah, I think there were 2 rooms.
Stand
not there yet. Should be coming up here.
See.
Also, recharge.
Oh my.
Oh, I'm kind of curious. No. Where's the truck?
Oh yes.
When in doubt, throw a bomb at it.
That's next.
Yeah. Apparently she can cause fire, which is what's causing this. Let's clear out this whole area and then we'll backtrack.
Outstanding. I got it. Simple.
She blinking.
Who?
Yo.
Like her
ring,
eyes?
Her ring.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe she's out of arrows? Alright, this is the first door? Yeah, this is the first door. Now this is the one. Don't attack.
Oh yeah.
Not doing anything. You guys can chill.
She's way right there. Let's see if we can... Well, what do we have to do?
Open the chest.
Alright, I opened that, so let's just leave. Quietly.
Maybe
And
it
hope
was
that
just
that counts.
That one room there
Maybe it
on
was
the
just
chest?
that one room there. I'll take that though.
It's not going to tell us. I don't remember. Does it tell us at the time?
I think it does. I think something will pop up. Yeah, I think she's out of arrows. That's what
But
that
at
means.
least we know. I think
yes.
they won't do anything until we do.
Yeah. She's not picking up any arrows.
She's tired of being stereotyped.
I got it.
Alright, I can't
Oh,
see
I can do that.
what you're getting, but
Aha!
there we go. Can we now wake him up, or should we
I
just
would
go?
Just leave.
Just leave?
For sure.
Okay.
Although I'm guessing since it popped up, it was good.
Yeah, we won't risk it.
Oh,
Don't need
maybe
to risk it.
look at her health. Maybe the ring means she's low on health.
Oh, maybe that too. I just see the thief keeps throwing out arrows and she ain't picking them up. It's like, hey. We got move through here. What's gonna happen? There's gonna be a lot of fire.
Let's see.
At the bottom of the stairs is an area.
Remember,
connected
there
to
is
the
a very
sewers.
special spot
This
here.
seems
I don't know
almost
where it
like
was,
an
but it
escape route.
kept just shooting out like gold and stuff. There? No. Did I knock this over? And then maybe unlock something. Hey, pick that up. Elf. Pick it up. We will not be using the elf. Because the elf does not like to use arrows. That's kind of her mechanic. She uses arrows. Alright, I am ready. I'm ready this time. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Well, she also only has one
You
arrow in her
moved
quiver.
the sewer's filth. You were able to safely escape from behind the enemy lines.
Maybe that's why she died.
Probably. Alright. I'll level you up. You've completed the quests. We'll look at those later. So.
My number 5. A movie that actually means a lot to me. Growing up, it was a movie I was very fond of, and I have very clear and fond memories of living in Germany at the time. We had ordered this. Back then, this is the mid-'80s, where I'm sure some of you listening and chatting weren't born yet. We had something called a VHS tape, a VHS machine, and you had to order these movies.
Welcome to my show.
Quick aside, we were actually part of a video club when we were stationed in Germany. We used to have monthly meetings where we would discuss which VHS tapes we would order for the club. And I remember I was the one, a young lad, recommended and got them to order the Mad Balls VHS.
Mad Balls.
That's not what the movie I was going to go for.
Okay, I was about to say. You're stretching, dude. You're stretching.
It was a movie I think we had seen at that club, and we wound up actually ordering it to own. And it's a movie that speaks to, not overly fond of military movies, but there's some I really like, but this one in particular, Uncommon Valor. Just for that, military American independence.
Yeah.
Right? Would that count?
Yeah.
I guess,
Yeah.
Have you seen
Look, I
Uncommon
count.
Valor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gene Hackman, great movie. Fred Willard in that, I think. Patrick. Oh God! All right, I'm looking up the
You
cast.
have to look it up.
But a group of American former Vietnam American soldiers go back to
Which one do you want?
usually try to rescue some of their friends from their former unit in Vietnam, led by Gene Hackman, who I think was like a retired colonel, and his son had been captured and was a POW. But Uncommon Valor. One of my favorite movies growing up. And I'm looking up the cast.
Okay.
fat thumb.
I'm gonna use a cheat since you used a cheat already.
By all means.
so- But yeah. Uncommon Valor is a good one. Okay.
Of course, Patrick Swayze.
writing
Patrick Swayze. That's
Patrick
right. He was the
Swayze.
young. He
Okay.
was the young Marine who was. I think his story was he punched the radio operator for falling asleep or something. But anyway.
Are we gonna have to do top 10 war movies at some point?
Oh, that's right. Robert Stack was in it too because he was helping finance it because his son was also Fred Ward, not Fred Willard. Fred Willard is the great comedic guy from Best in Show.
Yeah.
And A Mighty
That's
Millionaire.
why I was like, wait a second.
Fred Ward, also from Tremors. Who else did we know about?
Little kid with a big bottle of wine.
Tex Cobb was Sailor. Remember Sailor? He was the guy that had the grenade around his neck. What else was he in? He looks familiar. Tex Cobb.
I'm letting them cook, folks. As the kids say, I'm letting them cook. Alright, please.
Police Academy 4, he was in Ace Ventura. That's not what I remember him from. Naked Gun.
There you go. That's a 4th of July picture if I've ever seen one. Orcs. Javelin's handkerchief was returned to the woman intact, thus honoring the last promise he made. An oft-decorated knight commander, Javelin is a hero who, with his prized horse and trusty weapon, rode out into the front lines with his knights and won 100 battles against the orc army. He died in battle at Gargoyle Gate, but his work in boosting the morale of Heidland's army will be spoken of in legends for generations to come. Gods.
None of these things stick out to me, really.
Art by Kentaro Onishi.
I guess it's one of those things that I've just kind of seen him in other stuff. But obviously, come on. But anyway. While you're doing that, I'm going to grab another antidote. I'll be right back.
Oh, what was that I was looking at, man? Where is it? Is it this one? Common skill. Pick up points adds to your score. Oh, we need more. I'm going full in on Dwarf. Stop it. Yeah, bet. Again, I'm seeing comments popping up on this, but I'm not seeing any comments in the chat, so I don't know what's up with that. What am I doing wrong with the YouTube stuff? I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Somewhere, somehow, some way. So, you need to turn in your quests, you need to look at the equipment, and then you need to upgrade your skills and then repair your equipment.
Okay. That's a neat picture.
Yeah, that's Javelin. He's dead. He didn't make it. He died at Gargoyle Gate.
Let's see what I have.
But thank everybody. I appreciate everyone who stops in. I appreciate everyone that leaves a comment, even if I can't see it for some reason. It says there's 23 comments. I only see his. Okay, let's do that. Ha! I did that. Look what I can do.
What's that?
I pinned his comment.
Oh.
Because I can't read anyone else's. Engage with your audience. Let your viewers weigh in. Start a poll. Okay. I'm learning as I go, folks. Top fans, that's what that means. Oh, he's a top fan. He has 75 experience. I don't know what any of this is. Kids and your experience. Participants. I don't know. Oh.
Concentrate. Fire ward blaze.
The thing is to find the spells you.
I heard meteor storm is pretty good. I gotta be 15.
Yeah.
I might save up for it. It costs 3.
Cost 3, I think. Doesn't it cost 3? It's like?
Yeah.
Holy crap! Must be really good.
Yeah. By the time I'll save up. It's very good. I could add the slow. That might be good.
I heard that was good. I mean, we got a couple levels before you get. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see scope. So as it levels up.
Okay. And then.
Yeah.
There's nothing here I could really want to do. So
My next one, my cheat one. This is my number 6. It's the first movie of a series. And I think it fits a lot of the high notes of what it really feels like for, it's about the underdogs winning. Rocky. The first one's my favorite. I think it's the best in the series. Not that 2 is bad, really. I think 2 is okay, too. But the first one really...
Did we need to appraise anything, or did you...
I already appraised all the items that might interest you. So you just need to select what you want, and then repair, and then sell what you don't want.
Okay, let me select first.
But it's about an underdog that no one thinks stands a chance against, the reigning champ. Fits in with the whole 4th of July and everything that went on with the Revolutionary War and whatnot. And there's red, white, and blue. And kind of reflects, just because 2 opposing forces go at it, it doesn't mean necessarily one's the bad guy, right? And that's what I liked about the Rocky movie is that Apollo Creed wasn't like a villain, right? He was like just another person coming at it between this conflict between 2 strong forces, right? And who wins in that? Was it the immovable object versus unstoppable force or something like that? Inspirational movie about showing it doesn't matter how low you are, sometimes you can rise up. And yeah, if you have not seen Rocky, whether because you were not born yet or for whatever reason you're older and you just never caught it, check it out. First Rocky movie holds up amazingly well. Not Stallone's best movie, which we've discussed. I think we both are in agreement. We both agree Copland's probably his best movie. But I'd say First Blood's also really good too.
Yes. What do you think? Which one?
Dex plus 4. I mean, if it was me, I'd be going with enemy item drop rate, because that improves the chances of stuff. Because your damage is going to come. You don't need to worry about pulling out too much damage with 3 other people in the party. Oh, and we got to get the bones appraised and looked at and buried. That's right.
Okay. Yeah.
Welcome to my shop.
Yeah, Rocky. And I mean, if you wanted to go with the whole series, you could even say Rocky 4. Apollo. 10 minutes later, he's
I will break you.
if he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies. I was the Punisher. I'm almost doing like a bad Van Damme.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Alright, what do we got? Sorry, Dudley. You're better.
Yeah,
but
it'd be okay
not
if
enough.
we knew that they would pick up arrows.
Yeah.
But do you trust them?
Yeah, we'll probably swap her out with one of the Amazons. I mean, I could grab him, but... Also, they come with different abilities, right? Like, she doesn't have any spells. He comes with Flame Burst. He comes with Blaze. Comes with Bomb Satchel and Lava Bracer. So... No, we don't want to resurrect. Sorry, I want to bury. Bury.
May they rest in peace.
Sometimes you get an item.
May they rest in peace.
Oh, very.
Yeah, we got, like,
May
an
they
item
rest
once.
in peace. May they rest in peace. May they rest in peace.
Oh, we got an item.
May they rest in peace.
Buried Freddy.
May
Freddy's
they
dead.
rest in peace.
That's what I wanted to do.
May
I
they
wanted to
rest
hot
in
key
peace.
the healing potion.
May they
Oh, it's
rest
not
in peace.
Not online.
Okay.
So let me.
As you
Figure
leave
out how
the
to
temple,
hotkey.
a
Well, I
ragged
know
old
we did it
man
before because that's
slumped
how I
in the
did my
road.
spells.
His raspy voice
This
makes
guy.
you can give him a coin.
Sure, it's just one coin.
He doesn't even acknowledge that you probably won't be able to.
I don't want to piss him off. I don't want to get, like, cursed or something.
Yeah, sure. Okay, that's right. You do the D-pad until whatever comes up. L1 and square.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
So now when I hit L1, okay, I got my healing potion.
We are ready to move on. No, I just made a mess.
Oh yeah, and there's sometimes when I get stressed, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, God, I wish I still did that.
Accidentally did that. So let me go somewhere. Clean this mess up.
Same with drinking, if I'm being 100% honest. Then I just do some push-ups and I'm fine.
Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta get something to look that up.
I'm totally not gonna cheat while you're gone.
Oh, yeah. Stuck in my damn head.
Well, you could think of Eye of the Tiger.
That wasn't made for the movie, though, right?
I don't think so.
That was like a separate release.
I think so.
That they did with that.
I couldn't even tell you another Survivor song. But my wizard's got some pretty cool idle animation going on. So he does. He looked at a book and he had a little flame thing going on. I don't know if flame powers equipped, but he does it anyway. So.
Alright, sorry. I took a detour. Oh, I gotta summon the bones. The bones! Choose allies.
All right.
Oh. How do we... Looks like their stuff takes damage too, maybe?
All right.
So how do we repair their stuff?
It's a good question, yeah. Let's hop in there real quick and see if I have an option to do that.
Welcome to my shop.
Repair
What
equipment.
would you like?
Huh. Maybe they just over time.
Yeah.
That way you can't like keep using them.
Oh, that's right. We never reported.
You report everything you learn
Count
to Count
Douche.
Dean. Unfortunately,
It's Hank.
you
Hank
also
Venture.
mention the hero's
Or
legendary
Dean.
sword.
Dean Venture.
Naturally, he demands the great sword. But at least he's in a good mood now. He thought you'd just flee, but you didn't.
Complete the
It
quest.
seems that he
happy
thinks
with
much
him?
more highly of you now. Dean confides in you some of the problems in the castle. Once the king went missing, the Prime Minister began recommending the Archduke McNeil of Bolga to the throne. Bolga is an aggressive nation to the north. McNeil is related to the King of Highland and has a legal claim to the throne. Count Dean claims that McNeil has been rallying nobles in Highland to support his claim to the throne. That's why Dean hired Tommet to steal the scepter. He says that Tommet is extremely trustworthy, so long as he is paid. Suddenly, the Prime Minister and the
This
Princess
guy's not
appear.
so bad.
It seems you were being watched. The Count glowers and departs.
Glowers. I want to glower someone.
The Prime Minister warns you not to involve yourself any further. The Princess, as usual, looks back with blank eyes.
Look at those eyes.
Since you completed the job at the castle, you return to the Adventurers Guild to tell them what transpired. Roland also happens to be here to report.
Now
on
the game
job.
really opens up from what I
However,
remember when
Samuel
you
is not
beat
here.
it the first time. It's one of
Roland
those
is
that
waiting for him to return.
has like endless replay value because there's a lot of stuff to do in it.
Roland thinks that he just missed him, and asks you to track down the Guildmaster and bring him back.
You have a quest? You don't have no quest. Alright, so you do a level, you get a quest.
You look for Samuel, the Guildmaster. He should be somewhere in town.
Alright, we're just gonna go in everywhere.
Oh, how can I help you?
You won't. Not until you give us damn runes. Morgan. Morgana?
Welcome
Morgan?
to my shop.
Morgan.
He's gonna be at the bar.
That's what I'm thinking. That's right. Nope. Just the drunk fairy.
Talking to priest.
You know what's gonna happen. We're gonna have to pay
Wandering one, how can I help you?
another gold piece.
As you leave the temple, his raspy voice, you can give him a coin.
Last time.
He doesn't
Next time he
even-
gets
probably
nothing.
won't.
Kid with the wine ball. Can't go in there.
Maybe a new area opens up.
We'll find out. Highland. No, it doesn't look like it. He's got to be in town somewhere. Return to town, press options. Okay. Return to town, yes.
Oh, wait. Did it say in the... I'm stupid. It said in the text he's in town somewhere.
Yeah. Oh my god, what the heck happened there? I just slid like all the way across. Number 7's Casper the Friendly Ghost because he frees himself from the mortal toil of the living. No, I'm kidding. It's a terrible movie. What's that guy that was
You recall what happened at the castle.
Yeah, but the guy, he was the president and...
Bill Pullman?
Yeah, I think I found one of mine, but you can use it.
You report everything naturally.
Oh. No, that's low-hanging fruit.
It is. I was going to say Independence Day, but I'm not going to use Independence Day. You can watch it. It's alright.
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, I remember in theater
Blockbuster.
where, well, where the hell would he be? Where else could he be? We've literally gone in everywhere. When I went to see Independence Day in theater, I don't remember where we were at exactly. 'Cause I don't remember when it opened, but,
Welcome to my shop. What would you like?
I remember people, and it wasn't as uncommon. People stood up and cheered. The guildmaster, he should be somewhere in town. Okay. It's gotta be something maybe with this. But, well, let's do this. Whatever.
Yeah.
Looks like it's saving on its own too, but it's always good to make a manual.
Is he in the list of... He's not in the list of allies. That would be...
No. Alright. We'll find him. You know he's not in the temple. You know he's not here. You know he's not here. You know he's not in the Adventurers Guild, but we can check again.
When you tell him that you can't find Samuel,
okay.
he tells
You're
you to
idiots.
check the temple. Samuel
Check the
prays
temple.
for his friends
Why
on
could you
occasion.
not tell us this in the first place?
Did you find him?
You really...
We went to the temple like twice. It was there.
You say you really want to be found.
I refuse to hold down square.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
As you leave the temple, a ragged old man.
You
his
know what?
raspy voice-
No.
You can give him a coin.
No.
He tells us to look somewhere else. I want to be like, do your
Duel.
When you tell him that you can't find Samuel, he tells you to check the temple. Samuel.
Maybe we have to do the pray option,
Yeah.
and that leads us to, it's meant to lead us to like a room. This is kind of neat in the sense that it's like one of those text-based adventures.
What?
A giant man in armor finishes his prayers and turns around. His pensive expression quickly turns fierce as he sees you. He tells you he was praying because he has sent many friends to look for the king, but they haven't found the slightest clue. When you ask to help, Samuel
watched
just
Clue
nods
recently, by the
and
way.
hands you a request form.
Aged pretty well.
It's the same
Really good movie.
request the temple
Tristan
did.
saw it for the first time. He enjoyed it for the most part.
fire.
In a
Fire
remote region,
was...
marriageable girls are disappearing one by one.
God, that cast was so
Oh,
stacked,
it really was.
right? Like everybody there was just phenomenal. I completely ignored what that was saying.
As you leave the temple, a ragged old
I'm not
his
giving you
raspy
crap.
voice you can give him a coin.
No, you can feel pity for him. I'm not feeling pity for him. I'd rather give the coin to the
To
dog.
solve the mystery of the disappearances, you head to the catacombs where the villagers fear to tread.
Uh-oh, you know what that means. Skeletons. I did 6.
So I have to do... I think I'm on 6. Hold on.
Yeah, I've got my 7th and my 8th. The top 10 4th of July movies, we're doing it kind of abstractly. We mainly because, I mean, really, there isn't a lot of like 4th of July movies. Like, yeah, there's some that take place during, but about like the spirit of 4th of July.
Right, yeah.
God, that art just looks so great. Kudos to the artists and everyone that worked on this. Really is the best beat 'em up.
I'm still thinking. I'm sorry.
No, that's that's take all the time you need. I just had an epiphany before you came in. I was like, I could roll for the list, make it random, but it is 4th of July, and let's celebrate it by coming up with movies we'd recommend you to check out this 4th of July or any future 4th of Julys.
In the catacombs, stark white bones are strewn about the ground.
Oh crap, grab me.
The sheer number of
I'll let grab you.
is the only indication left of this area's former prosperity.
Treasure going around. Treasure in these catacombs. Not a lot of cats in the catacombs.
Right? That guy's gonna blow up, isn't he? Yes, he is. No, 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 don't grab. Ah, they poison.
It's my turn.
I'm eating. God, I remember when we played this, I knew like all the secrets and everything.
Outstanding.
You know, Resident Evil beat 'em up would work too.
A strange knight stumbles out of the darkness towards you. You surmise that he is not of this world.
I don't know if you ever played the Punisher game.
Yeah.
Side-scrolling beat 'em up arcade game. It was Punisher and Nick Fury co-op.
The knight is muttering to himself.
Pretty
as if in
okay.
a daze.
Kind of like that Superman and Shazam
If I
game.
end my own life, they can no longer sacrifice me. When you move closer, the knight extends his hand. He's holding a scroll. When you accept it, the knight disappears.
Alright, we got a
The
scroll.
path ahead of you is connected to the ruins of the castle colloquially called the Castle of the Dead. In olden times, whenever a girl disappeared, the locals would say she'd been called to the Castle of the Dead.
Just grabbing and throwing. That is the key to the dwarf. And the thief is the key to the chest.
Yes. Voila.
Sworn. You know what? I'm gonna be angry. We need those rooms. That torch might have
Because
some.
ghosts are incorporeal, they are completely immune to physical attacks. Their weakness is light. Torchlight will drive them off.
If my lightning would work, I don't want to use it though.
God dang, how is this game so amazing looking? I'm not gonna shut up about that, it's just too damn gorgeous. This is what I miss, games like this. more games like this. I wonder what they're up to. I think the last game of theirs I played was called like 13 Titans or Giants or something like that. It was alright. RPG style game. We'll keep going this way and then we'll backtrack. Yeah.
I got it. Voila.
Alright. That says in. I know your fireball for a fact would work. I'm wondering if my flame bracer would work. Now, hold on. If I remember, there's something about this. Maiden humanoid. I don't trust her.
You saved a village girl. You must protect her now.
Oh, great. Help me escape.
Escort mission.
Like, how much do we have to wait on her? Alright, I'll take these bones. Oh, great.
You saved a village girl. You must protect her now.
Must we? I ain't trusting this. Before the spikes get him. Oh my god, that's a lot of loot.
Enemies.
Well, let us know in the comments some of your favorite beat 'em ups.
Yeah.
That you all played. I'm sure if you followed us for any length of time, you know Double Dragon Neon tends to be at the top of the list. It may not be the most complex, but it has such an amazing style to it. I'm assuming we'll play that new Double Dragon game when it releases.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's all good. Alright, this is the end, so we'll unlock the chest, we'll open this door, go back to that other door.
Let's see. Simple.
This isn't one of mine, but have you ever seen Wag the Dog?
No. I know it.
It's alright. Hold on. Good job, Amazon.
Yes. They're coming.
Alright, so those are just traps. They're not like a puzzle or anything.
Outstanding.
Here you go. Yeah, Amazon, you carry that, okay? You need all the help you can get. I wonder if we keep going in and out, if we can just collect the bones. Hello, nurse.
The vampire smirks while she flies away.
Huh?
You saved a village girl. You must protect her now.
I wonder.
I'm thinking what you're thinking.
Uh-huh.
They're all vampires, is this? Alright, now, I want to test this out. If we go in here again... Oh, we can't. Alright. Let's backtrack real quick. I'm wondering if there's another set of bones. Yes. So. Only reason I do that is because they might be a higher level.
Protect the village girl. If she is bitten by the others, she will become a
I
vampire.
didn't want to drink that. Down in circle, folks, for the dwarf is just the bee's knees. Alright, protect him. I guess we were wrong.
The kidnapped
Holy
girls
crap.
have been turned. They are now vampires, attacking other people. You utter a silent prayer, hoping that you have slain the last vampire, and leave the ruins.
Okay.
They're right there. Something ain't adding up. 2 plus 2 equals 7.
Something different would have happened if you'd attacked them.
Could
Oh,
we
wait,
attack?
I don't know. That's
Well, we have to go through that again anyways.
Yeah.
In your hands is the bloody scroll that the
Because we're going to get that
Ghostlight
quest.
had given you.
Man, this is such a good game. And we're only like, maybe, if we're lucky, a third of the way through. We still haven't gotten to the point where we hit branching paths. And that's when the cooking stuff comes in.
You
Alright.
have unraveled.
Yeah, I know. We have unraveled something.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Ice prison. That's a good one. So, yes, to Miriam.
Allow
I blossom again. You are a higher level Amazon, so we will take you. Ruby.
this.
The rest of you, bury.
May they rest in peace. May they rest in peace.
What I love about this game and why I consider it the best beat 'em up, for anyone that didn't watch the first video, there's a lot of mechanics in depth, and the different characters are very different from one another. Now, the guy who worked on the Dungeons and Dragons arcade games for Capcom did this. Forgot his name, but in those games I used to play the cleric.
Calls out to you. His raspy. You can give him a call.
Because he had sticks to snakes, which, if you remember, was in one of my top 10 coolest abilities or weapons list that we did. Alright, what do we got? I'm level 12 now, so I should be able to... None of these are appealing. That's an amulet any of us can use, so...
You want to appraise stuff first?
Yeah, I gotta.
Welcome to my shop.
Praise.
What would you like?
I don't care about those, they're level 13. Amulet I will appraise. It's just a straight stat buff. That doesn't come with anything. If it doesn't have anything on the bottom part, I'm probably not going to appraise it. Level 13, 2 rods. She gets a ring, and there's gloves. So I'll praise the rods for ya. Though personally, I'd probably just stick with.
Yeah, I'm fine with.
But the gloves you can take a look at.
What do they have on?
Minus 12% damage from undead.
Yeah.
You're good. Alright, then I will sell all that.
Which one do you want?
Except for what one do you want me to keep?
Oh,
I might as well keep that one for you because it's a better one than that.
yeah.
Does more damage and everything. Honestly, yeah. If it doesn't have something special in the bottom part, it's not worth it.
What would you like?
And we have to equip our new members.
Welcome to my shop. What would you
Still waiting
like?
on your number 6. I know, it ain't easy. You can cheat by looking at the movies around my room, at least, if you want. That spins. Of course, that's only like a third of the movies. You know where the other ones are. They're all stacked out there. And I don't need you to move in case you need to think or something. I can actually drag your character across.
Yeah.
It's party time. It's party time. Excellent. That's what she's saying. You know what that's from, right?
Yeah.
Wayne's World.
All right.
Not a fan of that. Never was a fan of
It was okay. But yeah, I was never a fan of the skit. Alright. Nope, still no room magic. I guess we haven't gotten to that point yet. Adventurers Guild. Investigate the village girl's disappearance.
You are
Got some money.
curious about the bloody scroll. You show Samuel the scroll and tell him what you saw in the catacombs. After
Vampires.
examining the scroll, the signature and other details indicate that it is a letter from the king to the princess. It is a report telling her that he had obtained the dragon's crown. You wonder if this letter is true. You can't deny that the ghost was clad in mail that was eerily similar to the king's armor. So perhaps this is true.
Try and think outside the box, by the way. You argue your case, okay? As long as you can come up with a strong, argumentative case with it.
The king's death will profoundly
Because again,
affect
it's not
the
about,
kingdom and neighboring lands. Samuel orders you to report
It doesn't have to
the
have,
castle.
you know, the flags and marching and everything. It just needs to have the spirit of the holiday.
You're back. You have a request.
Morgan's Web. Morgan Lisley, the witch who runs the magic item shop, has always had a burning desire for furthering the development and research of magic items. She has seized upon the idea of combining highly elastic spider silk with magic in an attempt to develop a fiber that would be resilient against any kind of attack. To test her idea, she requires some giant spider webs. Go and acquire some for her. Slay giant spiders and gather 5 strands of spider silk. Easy peasy. Must be 17, okay. Which requires the loss of your weapon. I don't want to lose my weapon, though, you know? Increase the damage, bare-fisted. What was I aiming for? Oh, that might be good. I really don't evade, though. Need 17 for that. Okay. Pumped up. What was I looking at? That one. Leave the Guild of Calamitous Intent. What? Well, you don't get a chance. We got apprehended by the damn guards.
Immediately you are overwhelmed by guards and thrown into the castle jail, charged for a crime you did not commit. This is a common fate for people who hold...
Those don't look like dwarf hands.
You're being removed from the drama at the castle. After a few days, the cell door opens. Once your eyes grow reacclimated to light, you see Count Dean standing before you. He unshackles your ankles and explains the situation to you. The Prime Minister had been jailing all of Dean's allies.
What a twist.
As expected, Gustav was working for Bolga. He used a magical necklace to control the princess and influence Hydeland. Once Dean got
So he was
Princess
the good
Vivian
guy
to
all
safety
along?
and confronted the Prime Minister, Gustav fled with a ship full of treasure. The princess apologizes for involving you in this. While she was a hostage, Dean couldn't confront the Prime Minister. This kingdom needs a new ruler immediately. Dean is no saint, but he would make a good leader, you think. However, when Gustav fled, he also stole the royal orb, another treasure that represents the right to rule Hydeland. If McNeil gets the orb, it will likely result in civil war.
Alright.
However,
saying names.
the orb does not appear to
I'm
have
gonna
reached
pretend I know what
Bolga.
you're talking about.
Princess Vivian asks for your help with this incident. You immediately agree and begin searching for the orb. Gustav's ship chose a pirate route, likely to
You
avoid
heard me,
captors.
matey.
Perhaps
Oh, this is a fun one.
artifice
This is
was
I think this
undoing.
is the first
You
part
should investigate.
where we get to do the cooking minigame. We still have to
get
go.
the orb back, you
Yeah,
travel
I
to
am.
Ghost Ship Cove, a known pirate hideout.
You're back.
Let's just save points. Sorry.
For Meteor.
Well, yeah. Was there a common one I wanted to pick?
Is there one that increases health?
There is
Oh,
one
item
I was-
slots in bag? What does that mean?
Probably, maybe
I was gonna say.
equip like another.
Oh, maybe
item.
like a potion or something.
I don't want to have too many potions because then I get it'll mess me up.
Potion spam.
That's one I was looking at. Yeah. Oh, I'll just go with that. But
You have a
Pick up
request.
the quest. Yeah, you've got to pick up the quest. Yeah, do it now. Alright, you want me to just move on to my
yeah,
7?
you
Okay.
best move
So you're stuck at 6.
on. Yeah, I'm not even sure.
So my number 7 movie I recommend to watch for 4th of July. Great 4th of July movie to watch. Again, kind of like Hail the Conquering Hero. This is an oldie. It's called The Fighting Sullivans. Are you aware of the story?
Yeah.
Hollywood did a movie about it. During World War II, there were 3 or 4 brothers on the same ship that went down, and they all ended up dying, and the poor mother received a notice for all of them. And it's about their life story, and there's some liberties taken, but for the most part it follows fairly closely. I think like one of them died from wounds sustained after they recovered him, and then the other one died when, upon finding out his other brothers had died, he just decided to drown in the water. He let go of the life.
Oh,
Thing.
damn.
So, Fighting Sullivan's black and white. It's an oldie 1940s movie. Again, it has that esprit de corps of the, what it means to stand up in this country and fight for it. For ideas, for your family. So it's a good one to remember. Good one to watch.
I'm gonna go grab some lotion. Get another energy drink.
Not to get too emotional about it, I guess. I don't know the right word, but when did it exactly come out? Let's check that out while we're at it, huh? It's one of those that swells you with pride. at the loss and suffering that people put forth. Because remember, it doesn't take big actions. In fact, you shouldn't take big actions to move mountains. It should be done in increments. 1944 biographical war film. This is from Wikipedia, directed by Lloyd Bacon. Jules Sherman. Tells, with some poetic license, the lives of 5 Irish-American Sullivan brothers. Grew up in Iowa during the days of the Great Depression, served together in the Navy during World War II. Highly recommend it. See also it says Saving Private Ryan, which is a entirely fictional, very different. They sent someone to go bring him back. Yeah, it's crazy. The Sullivan brothers, they all killed in action in 1942. Naval Battle of Guadalcanal. And you'll hear the fireworks popping off in the background. It begins. And that's the real life Sullivan brothers. There were 5 of them, yeah.
5 of them. Damn.
Yeah, right.
I wonder if that had some kind of inspiration on Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, it did. It cites it multiple times that, like, which, Saving Private Ryan, switch gears, had Nathan Fillion in it.
They did.
Yeah. The beginning when
made the mistake.
When they find him. He's the first Ryan they run into. How'd he die? That doesn't make sense. He's 12 years old. He's still...
You recall what happened at the castle. Immediately, you were overwhelmed by guards and thrown into the castle jail.
Oh, we're thrown in the jail
after
again.
A few days, as once.
Okay, he just does this.
This, however, if Gustav's ship.
Why were we going in jail?
Because I went to the castle.
Oh.
So it just repeats the last thing. Let's do Sorceress. I think she's got like a sultry. So let's see what that sounds like.
You recall what happened at the castle. Immediately you are overwhelmed by guards and thrown into the castle jail, charged for a crime you did not commit. This is a common fate for people who hold a royal secret. You are being removed from the drama. After
I think it changes a bit of the dialogue.
He unshackles your ankles and as expected, Gust once deemed got Prince.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm imagining things.
If Prince Gustav to get the orb back, you travel to Ghost Ship Cove.
Yep. Ghost Ship Cove. We ain't going there. We ain't going there. That's level 3. That's the Doom Beetle. That's the Harpy. There's the vampire. Castle of the Dead.
In the catacombs, stark white bones are strewn about the ground as far as the eye can see. The sheer number of the deceased is the only indication left of this area's blood prosperity. Huh?
It's my turn.
Get to eat food. Oh, I like this. I don't flinch when they hit me. Oh, we'll let them eat food too, if they need it. Yeah, it's even though it's very open-ended with this list, it's not easy. No, I'm poking. I mean, if you just want to recommend something
to the
that's
ruins
a
of
good
the
and
castle
fun movie.
colloquially called the Castle of the Dead. In olden times, whenever a girl disappeared, the locals would say she'd been called to the Castle of the Dead.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to rephrase that?
I got it. Oh yeah.
I'm maxing food. Well, I was maxing food. And this is where
How bothersome.
fire. Oh, she'll do it. I didn't have to pick this up.
My life might do something.
Yeah, it's probably fire. Just like straight fire abilities. And again, coming back here because you replay through the levels because the rune symbols. Also unlock things and do different stuff.
I got it. Oh yeah.
Let's clear this out first. I think this is where we get some of the girls, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Voila. Yes. Oh yeah.
You saved a village girl. You must protect her now.
Maybe we beat him up at the boss area? I don't know. Or maybe we're supposed to just save him. I'm sure there's a way to fail it.
Like, what happens if
You saved a village girl.
vampire
You
lady
must
kills?
protect her now.
I'm thinking they turn into vampires. And we have to fight them. I don't know what that was. The world will never know. Alright, this is where we have to get the spider stuff. Alright, we got the spider stuff. More spiders. Oh, this guy. You gonna open the chest?
It's
Yeah.
my turn.
You just be slow.
Oh yeah. I got it. Yes. Voila. Here. Outstanding.
39 comments, but I can't read them. Why can't I read those? Damn, I gotta figure that out. My apologies, folks. I am not ignoring you. It's not showing up.
The vampire smirks and flies away.
Thank you.
You saved a village girl. You must protect her now. Protect the village girl. If she is bitten by the others, she will become a vampire
Okay.
as well.
Is that yours or hers?
My number 6.
The kidnapped girls had been
A
turned.
movie
They are
that,
now vampires, attacking other people. You
perfectly
utter a sound
encapsulates
hoping that you have slain the
that's the
last
correct
vampire
word.
and leave the ruins.
The American spirit, the can-do attitude, and the we are gonna kick your butt. Team America.
Oh, new quests open up once you beat the game the first time. By the way, in this. Team America's a good one. It's tongue-in-cheek, but, you know, it's satire, but it, I remember in the barracks, you couldn't walk by a barracks door without someone saying, America! Getting it often quoted. Alright, let's, Bones. Bones first. I don't think I leveled up, but we still have to turn the quest
How can I
in.
help you?
Level 14, but she doesn't have any spells. If they don't have spells, I don't want to take them.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's randomized, right? Would you like to expand more on
Rest in peace.
Team America?
May they rest in peace.
Nah, I mean, you know, it is
May
very
they rest
tongue-in-cheek,
in
but,
peace. May they rest in peace. May they
maybe a little bit of
rest
truth
in
to that
peace.
tongue-in-cheekness also, right?
May they rest in peace. May they rest in peace. May they rest in peace. May they rest in peace.
No item. No item.
As you leave the temple, a
No.
ragged, His rasp, you can give
Stop
him a
going to the temple.
Welcome to my shop. What
Alright,
would
let's
you
see what we
like?
got.
You don't look at the rank at all.
No, I'm not worried about the rank. Ignite enemy 11% chance, maybe. No. Yes. Maybe. Oh yeah, glasses. These no.
Which one do you want?
Alright, let's see. Sell this. Keep that just in case. I can sell that. That's not. Sell that. Keeping that. Sell. Sell. Keep those.
What would you like? Which one do you want?
Oh, because we're not high enough level yet.
Oh,
But you could equip, check the belt. Oh, that's a much better belt than the other
yeah.
one. Yeah. Might be good for me, though, because I don't know. I usually get your hand-me-downs with belts.
Let me,
Welcome to my shop. What would you like?
Now, if you're interested in this game, I know it's on the PS4. That's what we're obviously playing it on. I don't know if it's on the PS5, but it's armory. Oh, that's just all items. Yeah, it's level 15.
we didn't game level.
No, no. It's not worth it. Not for poison duration and
Welcome
the
to my
knockback
shop.
resistance.
What would you like?
I'm hoping once we turn in the quest.
You're back.
The cake created by the witch Morgan Lisley is a one-of-a-kind item made by enchanting each thread as she wove it. It is an ultimate example of exquisite and delicate detail. While it is light, it is amazingly resilient. Adventurers began to fight for possession of this rare item. Morgan was sent mountains of spiderwebs, but she never made another such cape. Indeed, she was sick of all the commotion over the first one. Art by Yashiro Fujiwara. There we go, I got a level up. Oh, I'm 14.
Yeah, I'm probably.
You're probably.
I'm thinking I'm waiting until 15 for that meteor storm. So I'm not going to touch anything until I get 15. Well, we'll see how many skill points I have. I only need 3 for the meteor storm. So. My number 7. What comic book character better captures the spirit of America than Captain America?
There you go.
But I'm
I know you're talking the
the
90s one, right?
I'm not going to pick the Winter Soldier, which I consider the best of the Marvel MCU movies. I'm going to pick the 90s one.
Really?
Yeah. For given the time, and you sent me the link on YouTube, and I watched it. I remember I watched that whole movie doing cardio on an elliptical, and I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I thought it was okay. I mean, it was enjoyable.
There were changes made. His Captain America's power, of course, is faking out vomiting and then running to steal someone's car. That's what he does, but I thought you were going to go with the first Avenger.
No, if I was going to go with one of the MCU movies, I would go with Winter Soldier.
Well, I mean, it's a better movie, but I don't know if it...
Okay,
for
no, you're right. For the purpose of the list, the first Avenger would be a better choice. Probably a better choice in a 90s movie, too, to be honest. So we'll go with first Avenger. It's also a solid movie. It does capture the spirit, the training sequence, seeing Steve Rogers as the big little kid jumping on the grenade.
Yeah, it's an underdog story.
Underdog story, yeah.
Where they, didn't think he was going to do well, but he was able to pull it off. Sorry, I got distracted by what I wanted to do.
No, I've been distracted this whole gaming session, to be honest.
I'm going to hold on to that skill point.
Turn my stuff in.
You're back.
That kind of reminds me about something I read recently, which I agree with. Comic books are full of retcons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially longer-running companies like Marvel and DC. I mean, some of them are annoying, some of them you think are stupid, some of them you think are cool or better, but someone brought up in the topic I was reading, like what retcons were good and made sense. And
Oh, I want to show you this real quick. Someone that I watched some of his videos. If I can get to it. You use the editor in Space Marine 2.
that's
right?
Pretty good, actually.
Yeah, shout out to... How do you... Okoi? 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 Okoii. I actually watch a lot of his Warhammer, Total War Warhammer stuff. But.
Anyway, the point I'm getting to is how probably one of the best retcons ever in comics was bringing Bucky back.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier, I think, right? That was the point I was trying to think. That was it.
Yeah, comics they don't really do a good job now, but they've done a good job in the past of taking older characters that kind of either weren't popular or fell out of popularity and kind of giving them a makeover. But I think Bucky worked because it made sense narratively, and they did it in an interesting manner.
Yeah.
They didn't just kind of say, we're just going to change the color palette and now they're roid raging or, They didn't utterly change the character around.
And I'm biased because that's my favorite Captain America arc story. The Winter Soldier. 16, 18. I have 2 points I can mess with and still have enough for Meteor Strike. Right, I apologize it took me that long to get to 7, but increase. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Was max 8 and be 18. Slide attack. No, any of us use slide attack. Pick up coins, recover HP. That might be worth it. Your score, increase your max HP. Actually, that might be worth it too. Have you done vitality boosting?
No, I haven't. I didn't know how much it actually improved it by,
Yeah. weapons, cooldown. Can't use it. Evasion. I don't evade enough. Probably should. Increase the number of item slots. I can hold on and wait on that. Let's do this.
Did you turn your quest in?
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, I'm good.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out. We'll have to finish your first mission to Forgotten Sanctuary.
With the Rune King.
Yeah. Let me look this up. Forgotten Sanctuary. Okay. It's the 7th stage, it said. I think this is the 6th.
I say we ought to be getting here soon.
Which means, you know what that means, we get to go back through all the levels. Because that's part of the fun.
Yeah.
Ah, wait, we got to go back to the tavern. I forgot.
Oh,
Resurrect your allies. Flying dwarf. Flying dwarfs. Alright, Miriam and Ruby.
Drunken Fairy is also a band name.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'd imagine they'd sound like Jethro Tull.
Or combine them. Drunken Fairy.
Flying dwarves. Alright, my number 8. Just because I want to throw this movie in as many lists as I can when I can, because it's a great movie. Contrary to what people say. Mars Attacks. You get a whole host of colors. Red and green, of course. Red, white, and blue show up. Fighting for independence from alien domination. Get once again another star-studded cast. It's a great fun time, and it's I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anything too much in it that would be. I mean, there'd probably be some stuff you won't want the kids to see. I think there's one part where Kevin Spade gets like bit by an alien lady, and of course people being turned into skeletons. But for the most part, it's it's pretty good sci-fi.
Yeah.
But well acted. You get twice the amount of Jack Nicholson, which is always a good thing. But once again, it kind of exemplifies that indomitable American spirit to fight back against an alien invasion. Good old Mars Attack.
The inside of the cave connects to a fissure on the coastline. It seems large enough to contain another ocean. Sailors dread passing through this area. There are myriad tales of ships disappearing here.
Some type of blizzard spell.
It's my turn.
Huh?
She'll take them all, apparently. And the main reason I didn't go for that health upgrade is,
think it's been a problem, right? So
It hasn't been too much of a problem, and I have that ability where when I pick up loot, I heal,
and I
and
just upgraded mine a little bit too also.
it repairs my equipment. I can get double that though, because there's one that's a dwarf ability, and then one that's the common. Let's clear this out. Now, if I remember, your lightning works here better because they're in water. I don't go because if I remember, isn't there a secret thing here? Maybe we have to do the runes because there's something that leads us to that from this screen, if I remember.
A beautiful voice in the sea calls out to you. You'd heard of Mermaid's legendary curiosity. She asks you many questions.
Mermaid. At least it wasn't the opposite where it's like a fish head.
From your conversation, you learn
Oh,
Gustav's
is it?
ship was indeed attacked by
Remember the one where they
pirates.
go down to
That means
Atlanta?
pirates likely have
and
the
he
oil.
marries her, and then he can't figure out how to have sex, and he runs away. And he's like, "Why couldn't you be the other type?"
According
with
to the
fish
mermaid,
type on
the
top?"
pirates
Fish
scattered
up on
throughout
top.
the islands use this area as a hub for trade amongst themselves. Rumors claim that among their treasures is a magic lamp that can call forth the demons.
Magic lamp. I'm here for some magic lamp. If anyone sees the magic lamp, pick it up. I'm sure it has something to do with the runes. It's gotta. I don't see a magic lamp. There is something to do with the magic lamp. I think there's a genie in this level too. Or Jin. Oh, maybe this is what I was thinking of. There's something to do here. There's a door.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
They were being duplicitous. It was all a ruse. The pirates were spying on you the entire time.
Oh, I can do that. Oh, my. Outstanding.
Elliot Pidd, the name of the ship's owner, is written here.
Do you have fire magic? I was wondering if we could like burn that away. I'll try it. No. There is something to do with that, if I remember. God, I wish that those bracers last. Oh, chest.
Let's see. Simple. Oh my.
Hope you all had a good 4th of July dinner. Make sure you all stay safe with those fireworks.
Jason Pierre Paul. He was a football player. He lost a couple. Never was a huge firework person.
Yeah, when I was younger, probably. But
Yeah, when you're younger, but after a while, it's just,
in Japan, they got some pretty good stuff. They're real big into fireworks.
really.
Yeah, huge. Oh, great. Look at all these.
Yes. Voila.
I didn't have any fire to deal with those guys.
My number 8 is in fact my favorite war movie.
63 comments. Why can't we read? Why can't we read the comments? Happy 4th of July to y'all too. I'm assuming that's what y'all are saying.
Not just a movie
You walked right into the pirates'
pirate.
den. They're coming to attack you.
about fighting in World War II. Nazis, but
The pirates
fighting
have
are
the
in
magic.
fact
Your
fighting
situation will turn
their
quite dire
individual
if you don't take it from them. The pirate is called Genie. Quick, get the lamp out of the pirate's hand.
I got it.
You have summoned forth the genie. Don't let them take the lamp.
I have the lamp. I'm making him shoot lightning and stuff.
Oh, you're controlling.
Yeah. Well, now we're doing something.
That helps far as well.
Yeah.
The pirate is called Genie. Quick, get the lamp out of the pirate's hand.
It's hard to figure out where the lamp is. I'm just throwing people. Oh, she's got the lamp.
The magic lamp granted a wish and flew off. You find the orb stolen by the Prime Minister
what was
among
your
the
number?
treasure the pirates
Dirty
left
Dozen.
behind.
Dirty Dozen, yeah, that's a good one. It's a good one to watch.
You reclaim the stolen royal orb.
Stone egg.
A holy hand grenade. Thank you.
Yes.
The orb you retrieved must be returned to the castle.
The castle, but we gotta get the quest and go back through that one more time.
Wandering one.
And let's see who we
How can I
got.
help you?
Melody. She has a fire ring. That's helpful. Extinction? What the heck is extinction?
Oh, that takes away an enemy. Doesn't work on bosses.
Oh.
I thought about it, then I thought, well, if it doesn't work on bosses,
Yeah.
maybe not.
May they
Alright,
rest
we're
in
burying now.
peace.
Burying.
May they rest in peace. 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 May they
Let
rest
me
in
try
peace.
refreshing this page. Maybe that'll
May they
show
rest
people.
in peace. May they rest in peace. May they rest in peace. May they rest in peace.
Or get rid of
Or get rid of all the comments. It's weird.
As you leave the temple, a ragged old man slumped in
No, he gets
his-
nothing.
You can give him a...
Useless, absolutely useless. Alright, let me pull this up again real quick. There we go, we got those. At least those chats back now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Welcome to
Alright,
What
praise
do you
items. Alright, an amulet that doesn't have anything, that doesn't have anything. Rod that has two things, so we'll do that just in case. That might be okay. And another really good pair of glasses, looks like. Looks like you've got decisions to make with that.
Which one do you want?
While you're doing that, I am going to go with my number 9. And I'm going to ask you, though, do you believe in miracles?
I've never actually seen that movie.
Kurt Russell?
Yeah.
About the team in what, 1980 whatever?
1980, late classic.
Hockey team against the Ruskies at the time, the Soviets. Right?
Yep.
Pretty American, right? Not so much, this with the Soviets. Well, it kind of, we talked about Rocky earlier. And Drago. But, it's another sports movie I wanted to add on there because I was thinking my favorite hockey sports movie would probably be Goon. But Miracle's a good one to watch. It's uplifting. Once again, kind of the underdogs in a way, taking on the big Soviet machine. Good movie if you haven't seen it. Pretty much anything with Kurt Russell in is good. Even Overboard's good. Check it out. Miracle's my number 9. Sorry not going too in depth. It's because I don't want to spoil the movies either, in case folks haven't seen them.
I'm just gonna keep this because I still like you said, the item drop.
The item
rate.
drop rate is just probably too good to pass up. 10% is better than 0%.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like?
Yeah, I never seen Miracle.
Welcome
That
to
is
my
one-
shop.
one of the better
What would you like?
quotes by a sports announcer of all time. Al Michaels. Do you believe in miracles?
Do you believe in miracles?
A lot of people mistakenly think that was the gold medal game. It was not the gold medal game. I think the gold medal game was the next one against Sweden.
Okay.
That was like the bronze game or something. Third place. Second and third. Anyway. A very dramatic one.
Oh,
And,
how can I help?
That's a good one.
Adventures.
You're back.
Quest.
You have a request.
Ship sleuthing. A famous adventure ship called the Elliot, which was thought to have been lost at sea, has been sighted recently at a cove infested with pirates. An investor who had been financing the adventures of Elliot Pidd, the Elliot's owner, is understandably curious about what became of Mr. Pidd. Please go and gain some information on Mr. Pidd's recent activity.
Search for clues.
I think it's click on the flag.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're back.
Oh, I wonder if this will boost me up to level.
You have a request.
Once we beat it.
I can do my meat or something.
Yeah, return to the castle, my butt. Oh, and I did it again. I forgot every time you do that, you have to re-add them to your group.
All right.
Take a rest, Ruby. Report adventure, even though it saves every time, but... I forgot we could do this. Quick travel. She's got fire on her staff, so as long as she does some basic attacks against those ghosts, we should be fine. Fool me twice.
The
shame
inside
on
of the cave connects to a fissure on the coastline. It seems large enough to contain another ocean. Sailors dread passing through this area. There are myriad tales of ships disappearing here.
It's my outstanding.
Alright, eating my fruit. Oh man. Hopefully we were supposed to click on a pirate sword or something.
Bothersome.
pretzel. That is me.
That's true.
Outstanding.
Yeah, I think it's the flag. But...
They're coming. I'll stop them.
Now I'm clicking everything. Alright.
How bothersome. I got it. Voila.
They were being duplicitous. It was all rules. The pirates were spying on you the entire time. Elliot Pig, the name of the ship's owner, is written here.
Oh my. It's my turn. Done.
The thing came up.
Oh, did we do it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I kind of tunnel visioned, I guess.
Take shelter.
Here's this guy.
Filthy Luca.
All right.
They're here.
I feel like Chris Redfield. Now come out the big guns. Also, you know what helps is the fact that, you know, they got fireworks going. So we can save money on fireworks.
They're coming.
I remember Rosie did not.
No, Rosie didn't. Funny. Dumbest dog ever exists. Yeah, she was a good dog. Yeah. This should be it.
You walked right into the pirate's den. They're coming to
Yeah, you
attack
press triangle to pick it up, and then you just,
Do it automatically? Or do you have to-
Nah, you have to press the button.
The pirates have the magic lamp. Your situation will turn quite dire if you don't take it from them. The pirate has pulled the genie out. Quick, get the lamp out of the pirate's hand. You have summoned for the genie. Don't let them take
No, no. Oh, the Amazon has it. Just keep picking people up and throwing them. Alright, now the pirates go.
The magic lamp granted a wish and flew off. The rest of the pirates flee in panic, leaving mounds of treasure behind.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Alright.
Level 15, that gets you what, meteor, you said?
Yeah. Let's see what that does.
Alright. You know the order of operations. Bones first, then we'll raise the allies.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That way we don't have to run all the way back.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Nobody. Tell my wife hello.
May they rest in peace.
Bartholomew?
May they rest in peace.
Bartlemy?
Let me. Sure.
Run away.
May they rest in peace.
Looks like a dead
May
body.
they rest in peace.
Hey.
May they rest in peace. May they rest in peace.
Oh, is it?
Oh, there's a bury all bones.
May they rest in peace.
I was manually doing that.
Is that a Futurama quote?
As you
Tell my
leave the
wife
temple,
hello.
a ragged old man.
Remember
His,
the
you
neutral
can give him
planet. Is that Brannigan wanted to
Oh.
bomb like the neutral planet or whatever?
Okay.
And they're like always neutral, and he's like, "Tell if I die or something, tell my wife I said,
Said hello."
Hello.
All right.
All I know is my gut says me.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Welcome to my shop.
Praise
What
items.
would you like?
Level 16 hammer, I can't use it. Level 14 gauntlet with a crap ton of stuff. Enemy item drop rate, I guess I know what I'm equipping. 6% chance to take half damage. Max HP up. Damage from objects.
That's really good. Yeah.
And here's another thing I can't equip. Damage taken minus 10%. Okay. So, sell.
Which one do you want?
Wait. Oh, because I'm not level 16 yet. So, we'll get that out of here. I don't know about that, so we'll just sell it. Accessories, glasses, I have nothing on it. Save the gloves because we don't know if that's going to be good for you or not. I'll check my equipment real quick and then you check yours. What was it? It was this. Oh, I can't equip it yet. The cloak. But I can equip these. Auspicious.
Yeah, that is awesome.
That's good. That's a good one. Alright, so.
Alright, then I have gloves, right?
Gloves, yeah.
Uh,
If anything, maybe swap it out with that.
yeah, that's not
I'd say lightning resist, probably better.
really. Yeah, that's
Welcome to my
So-
shop.
Yeah.
What would you like?
just the gloves.
Yeah, yeah. That booster leather mantle is probably going to be good.
Which one do you want? Welcome to my... What would you like?
I guess you do myself, yeah.
Yeah. And I gotta repair anyways.
Which one do you want?
Alright. Go turn in the quest. The Adventurers Guild.
You're back.
Elliot Pidd, the famed adventurer, sailed on his eponymous ship to explore the world and seek glory. At some point, he must have lost a ship to pirates who have used and abused it ever since. Now it is a ghost ship. The captain's logs tell epic tales of dangers and treasure. And the last entries speak of fighting a kraken. Release the kraken! A giant sea monster encountered in unpioneered waters. Since then, the kraken has become famous, and its very name is feared by sailors wherever they roam. Wherever I may roam. Wow, that was not enough for me to power up. Did I have something I was looking at?
Well, it's the stuff to turn the orb in. We'll get something for that, right?
Oh, that's right, we still have that. Frenzy, powerful rush attack. Incubate, mashing square. Takes 3 points. Huh. Yeah, I'll worry about it once we keep moving forward. You want called after getting the orb? We haven't really reached 10 yet, have we?
I want to try the meteors thing.
Oh, you want to try the weird thing?
Yeah. So we can do one more level. If you're
Stretch.
What's that demon thing? Oh, that's extinction. Okay.
don't want to just spend the two. Actually, I think I might buy this. Increase the number of items.
Yeah, we'll give it a try. Do you remember how many... Yeah, check it out. Let's get out of here. See if it allows you to equip like another spell or something.
I need to switch out meteor.
Yep. there you go. So that's how you get access to more spells. Do I have that? What was that under your... The wizard or the common? Okay, I'm gonna have to check.
Circle. I can't do that with triangle. Maybe because it's...
Might be because triangle's assigned to some...
Oh,
But-
okay, there we go.
Oh, okay. Let me check that out, because then I can, like, throw barrels and crap at people. Deep pockets, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, then I'm definitely gonna do that.
Or if you have another item.
Defensive item, yeah. Perfect. Which would be what? And how do you switch that again? Shortcut?
Use the D-pad, just keep rotating it until you find it.
Alright, L1 triangle, good. Sorry. Are you holding it down? Oh, it just takes a second. It looks like. Alright. Oh, when I'm doing the defensive thing like that, it doesn't do anything. I can barrel through it. Yeah, let's turn this into the castle, and then do you want to do one more and keep going?
The princess and count can't contain their surprise.
See how it works.
They'd already resigned themselves to the worst possible outcome.
Come up with 2 more.
Well, I got one more. I did my 9. Did you do? Alright, I'll do my number 10. This one's gonna come off as a shock because it's kind of like a bit of a musical. One of my favorite actors, James Cagney, in Yankee Doodle Dandy. About the life of George M. Cohan. It's a musical drama about a guy born on the 4th of July who deals with vaudeville and let me pull this up here. It's also apparently included on the American Film Institute's 100 Years, 100 Movies list, compilation 100 greatest films in American cinema, apparently. Early days of war, this is from Wikipedia. 2, George M. Cohan comes out of retirement to star as President Roosevelt in the Rodgers and Hart musical I'd Rather Be Right. On the show's first night, he's summoned to the White House to meet the president, who presents him with Congressional Gold Medal. He's overcome and chats with Roosevelt. Film flashes to his birthday, supposed July 4th birth, while his father's performing on the vaudeville stage. And it's just about his life and whatnot. It's pretty okay for a musical. I tried to hit a bunch. Yeah, it's a biographical musical drama film. I mean, you probably don't hear Yankee Doodle Dandy much anymore, but it used to be pretty popular around 4th of July. And it's one I'm fairly certain most people are not going to reach for the holiday, or be aware
You've
of.
won a great deal of
Even
favor
people our
from the
age
royal
would probably
family.
be more
The
like,
princess
what?
smiles upon you.
Unless you
and
watched a lot of
Dean
Turner
trusts you
Classic, which I did
implicitly.
watch a lot of Turner Classic movies and such. Probably where I first saw it.
The
But I'd always
succession
had
barrier has
been
been
familiar
dealt
with it before
Once
because
the
it'd been
king is
referenced in
buried
things
and
like
Parliament
Looney
approves,
Tunes
Dean will succeed
a couple
the
of
king.
times. But check it out. And I tried to hit a bunch of different aspects of what it means on this day, 4th of July, in different genres. So then if one doesn't really hit someone's keynote, one of the other 8 will, hopefully. And once you finish your list, I will
Still, the future king wears
recount
a
my
somber
top 10
expression. He knows Highland still
movies
faces
you
many
should watch
difficult
on 4th of
challenges.
July. And remember, this is the only place on YouTube's best kept secret, where you can get 2 top 10 lists for the price of 1.
The Xingyak Orc tribe is pushing in from the east.
This was a lot
and
harder
more
than I thought
tribes
it would
are
be.
joining their ranks. They're an
Probably gonna be
ever-present
stretching
menace.
it with this, but I think I might
Also,
make it work.
while
My
Highland is
number
currently at peace,
or not.
Bulgo will surely strike if they sense an advantage.
Just to
Worse still, the evil
I
enchanters of the
became
Mornion
the
religion
spirit
have
of
cast
never
their
give
lot
up
with the Bulgan
attitude.
threat.
Toy Story. Never give up.
what?
You are beginning to
Or was it
grasp
Galaxy
why the
Quest?
last
Never
king
give
of
up, never
Highland
surrender.
risked his life to find the dragon's crown.
Never give up. Never
Um,
stop.
I
Just a
need
story
it,
of someone
Dean mumbles quietly.
struggling but never giving up, wanting to make a better life.
After
for him and
completing a
his kid.
large task, you return to a
It's a
normal
movie I
routine,
genuinely do enjoy.
fulfilling
It's a good
requests on
movie,
behalf of the
Pursuit of
Adventurers
Happiness.
Guild.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah.
While
Hey,
Squee
like,
will be
lives in a
outstanding
bathroom.
requests at the
I remember,
guild,
I
you
think.
spot one from the magician Lucane.
Just having a
It is about rune magic.
goal, a mission. a
But since you
dream,
don't
never
know
giving
too
up,
much about the
striving,
subject, you're
trying to
not
make
sure
it
what
work.
is requested. You tell Guildmaster
Also,
Samuel that you'll
pretty good
accept
with the
this job
Rubik's Cube.
and pay Lucane a visit to inquire about the details.
I saw it once, long ago.
You're back.
I don't need Luke's
And then his family dies, and he spends the rest of his life fighting.
You
the
entered
vampire.
Lucane's tower to ask
With his
about his
dog.
request.
Vampires.
When you tell him that you have taken over
Oh.
his request, he immediately starts
See, that's why I was
filling you in on the
confused, because
details.
they brutalize that movie so much that it's like
I think
they don't
Certain
really come off as
Elysian ruins are
vampires.
highly regarded as a sacred area by monks.
I'm wondering.
Unfortunately, monsters are desecrating these ruins.
Yeah, yeah.
Monks were dispatched to purify the area,
Can you tell
but the
about
golems that used to protect the ruins have
I said
turned on the
ruins.
monks.
Those are not runes.
Golems are controlled with rune magic. They asked Lucane to craft new golems with runes to pit against the old golems.
Yeah, we're gonna do this mission, then we should
So
get
Lucane
access to
requested that
runes.
someone go in
And
his
then,
stead.
and
use
then that,
rune
you know what that
magic to
means,
craft
folks. Next
golems.
video, we're going to start from level 1.
Do you
Try and find all the
comprehend
secrets you
how
can.
runes work? If you need an explanation, you can ask him. Lucane says that he would be delighted to discuss this, and launches headlong into a discussion about runes. Runes are magical letters that spirits and fairies carved into the world. You may have seen them yourself. Touching runes makes letters sparkle and float. Runes are a combination of 3 characters that create various
Which I found a
effects.
cheat sheet online. We're not
However,
gonna
runes won't
experiment.
work unless a spirit or fairy
That tells
is
us what
present.
each rune does.
That's what you gather from Lucane's block. Lucane hands you a stone that has a rune carved into it. Activate the 2 runes on the statue, and
Still
then
not gonna buy
add the
any
stone's
runes.
rune to cast the 3-letter spell that animates it. You press forward and begin looking for runes.
Oh, how can I help you?
You
Alright.
head to the ancient temple ruins at Lucane's behest. There,
I just want to see if they have a quest.
You're
So
back.
no, we have to wait till we beat the level. Alright.
You should tell the guild guy. We're going to this place. Is there anything you want to tell us
Before we go? thought that was going to be our first split. I guess this might be. Forgotten Sanctuary. This is the one. Alright, let me...
In the age of the gods, mankind
hold
built
this
a
up.
giant tower in a sacred place
See if we
in an
can...
attempt
Ah,
to
now,
reach
see,
the
we can
world.
actually activate it. So.
That arrogance angered the gods, and it is said that the entire city was leveled.
Let me look at this real quick. So I can figure out exactly what it does. Bring statues to life. LFS. Opens hidden doors, uncovers hidden treasures, grants a temporary bonus score, increases attack defense, grants an extra life point, high chance of KO enemies, unleashes fire, ice, and lightning, generates coins for money. Wow, there's a lot. Restores one item use, grants wind spirit, temporary invincibility, used for completing a quest. Okay, so TSK, LFS, TSK, THF are going to be the three main ones. Let's just see how it works. Is there another rune?
It's gotta be 3.
SOL?
So,
Okay. I just wasted that. But that's what SOL does. So, yeah, that does that.
yeah, that's gonna be all you.
Yeah, right.
I'm not adroit enough.
Nets. It's my turn. Done.
Yeah, we'll just have to keep an eye out on markings.
Oh, I can do that.
You meet a female warrior monk who was injured in the battle against the demons.
My
she
baby.
was sent to
I
purify
thought
this
you-
sanctuary.
Oh, there's a wolf head on her leg.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I thought she was holding food or something. She
To
was
purify
like in a
this
food
area,
coma.
the holy seal
I don't
must
know
be
why my
placed
mind
upon the
went to that
altar of the
immediately.
temple.
And not
She
the
cannot
wolf
walk,
gnawing at
so
her
the task falls
leg.
to you.
You've done your 10, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so my number 10 is I'm one of yours. Also about let's see. America fighting for independence from an invading force who wishes to be America and really the world harm.
How bothersome.
And it's gonna sound cheap, but I actually I do enjoy this movie. I would watch it if it was on. That
Okay.
Viennese? Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally absurd premise.
It's based off of a board game.
For being based off a board game, an amazing classic board game. For what it's worth, I think it's a fun movie.
No, you save that on the boss.
I might invest in the game magic when you beat it.
Oh my.
That way, if I do forget.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad thing.
Outstanding.
There.
Circle gives us.
Oh my. Outstanding.
Alright, hold on. I see you.
Oh, good call.
L S O. Oh, I guess it just automatically does it for you. Alright, I mean, that's at least helpful for now. Seems like people needed it. Miriam was not.
In what the heat of the battle, you don't have to make sure it's in the right order.
I got it. Oh yeah. How bothersome.
Oh, she. She, summoned a skeleton spike for her. She had that ability. Hold on. S, this. Or that. Strength beyond strength. Sight beyond sight. Could have used that earlier. Does it carry? Okay, it carries with us. Alright, more strength. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, we carried over to the next screen. see something on the door.
Let's see.
There's food. Alright, there's one here. Where is the other one? There's got to be a third one here.
Can you hit all three of the same one?
I don't think so. You can try it. No. I wonder if we have to buy runes from him and then make the combinations, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is one rune stone that we have access to. So I guess we'll find out next time.
Do you still remember Lucane's lecture on rune activation?
Man, I like the...
In
See,
order
this is
to
what I miss
defeat
about
the
playing
golem
sorcerers.
blocking your path, you need to
You can have
a
up to
golem
4 of
of
these
your
guys
own.
following you.
Oh, we need to have a golem of our own. What they said.
Working 3 runes, we'll cast a rune. Yeah, we know. I've been doing it. I want to see what's over here first.
What? The golems who were once protectors of the temple are now
Okay, we need another golem.
the evil forces.
I made a mistake. This is, I think.
The demons notice the statue coming to life and have come to disrupt your world. Protect your golem so that it does not get destroyed before it reaches the temple.
We have to protect him while he marches. Slowly marches.
Shit.
I think so. Oh man. I went down.
A maleficent
Oh,
stone
it's
tablet
kind of a
has been
gimmicky
placed
boss
high upon
fight.
the altar in the center of the
So,
temple. When you
when we
remove it and replace it with
do
the
the
holy
next
seal,
stream,
the ruins are purified with a
should be a bit better.
blinding light.
Alright, we'll do some cleaning up. I'll see about buying runes. We'll get the quest, and be a good place to set up for next time, right? Appreciate you all hanging out with us for when you did. Whether you're popping in during the live stream or if you watch the video after. Glad to have you. X.
You decide to take the evil-looking stone tablet back with you.
Alright. I'll do some cleaning. cleaning up. We'll do the bones. Review the top 10
feel
list.
Unspeakable evil.
Ah, crap, I went to the wrong place. Here first.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
I'm just gonna bury all of them.
May they rest. in
Buried all
peace.
bones. I wonder if it's higher chance if you just bury all of them.
As you leave the temple, a
No, you get nothing.
You can give him a.
Welcome to my shop.
Alright,
What
praise,
would you
praise. Sure. Maybe. Maybe not sure. Belt, sure. Oh, it's level 17. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Don't have to worry about that. So let me sell. Sell. Yeah, I don't care. Okay, saw that.
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to remember which one.
I'm just, you know what? I'm gonna sell all this, except for this booster of the mail. Lightning retribution, physical resistance. It's really not that important.
Probably something better.
Yeah, something better's gonna.
What would you like?
Oh, I gotta equip my new belt real quick. Or my cape. It was a new cape, not belt. Alright, it is better. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I got that was 17.
Yeah.
I think that was all we had, right?
Yeah. That's what we got.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like?
Now let's go here for, no, we have to turn the quest in, I think.
You report your success to Lucane. He smiles and tells you to keep the runestone to use in your adventures.
First one's free.
Now you can view research materials about rune magic whenever you need. You can also buy runestones from Lucane. You produce the stone tablet you brought back from the temple ruins. He swallows hard and examines the tablet. The ancient demon script is difficult for even Lucane to read. He can only deduce that it is a contract of some sort. Upon further examination, Lucane finds something he can read. The name of the Demon King, Magino Gusna Idrashin.
Yes, they.
The name jogs your memory. You've heard it before. But where? Lucane cannot tell anything else about the tablet.
You now buy rooms.
Oh, how can I help you?
How do I buy runestones?
Which one?
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, this just tells us what it does. Okay. Strength beyond strength. Magical circle of recovery. Alright, so we don't have the one to unlock doors yet. Or maybe we do. Maybe we have all the combinations. We just need to figure out what they do with the doors and everything. Let's go collect our next side quest
The
as
name
well.
of the Demon
You
King,
want to go talk to the old
Magino
man?
Gusna Idrashin. You're positive you heard that name somewhere in town?
That's what he said.
Yeah.
sorry.
I want to get the side quest first.
You're back.
I'm not worried about learning skills yet.
You have a request.
Must love hellhounds. A man known for his habit of caring for the many wild dogs in the outskirts of town excitedly placed a request about hellhounds. According to the man, they are strong, beautiful, intelligent dogs that live in packs and can control fire. However, he's dismayed that they live in terrible conditions. The man adamantly believes that he can raise hellhounds to be less fearsome. Go and provide first-hand proof that hellhounds aren't harmful to humans. If you approach them with love in your heart, he feels that they will accept you given their intelligence. Withstand 5 attacks from a hellhound. Okay.
Hit by it?
Yes, it seems like it. Yeah. You accept the quest, and then yeah, we'll go get the main quest for the other guy real quick, and then we'll call it. I'll go over the top 10 list. We'll say our farewells. Hold on. I was about to make that same mistake.
All right.
Oh, she's almost done. That weapon is in bad condition.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
The old man grows excited when you walk by. He grabs the tablet. You now remember him mumbling the Demon King's name earlier. When you try to take the tablet back, the old man chants a spell. Instantly, the stone tablet crumbles to dust. You stand there gobsmacked. When the old man thanks you in a calm, clear voice,
Godsmack.
he continues his story.
Godsmack.
We had obtained the crown of Elysia, known as the Dragon's Crown. However, it had no power to control the dragons. Those legends were myths to lionize the Elysian king. The crown in the ruins was merely decorative.
This was probably our least conversational video that I think we've ever done. It has nothing to do with the movies. I think it's just one of those days. Sometimes we have good days, sometimes we have bad days. Today was just one of our off days.
To do this, I would go to any lengths. I collaborated with shadowy cabals and sold my soul to the Demon King for power. Without the tablet, the crown's power will now vanish. The religion that used me cannot control the ancient dragons. The old man tells you in closing that he is the
And enjoying the
magician
company.
Wallace.
You know,
In
I
the
can't
next
believe what
moment,
they're saying.
he appears to melt
look at that.
into the
87 comments.
Apparently you all enjoy my company too.
Yeah,
I'm
apparently
assuming.
you're the favorite.
That's what I'm going with.
The magician
How do we
Wallace
have
who
87
disappeared is
comments?
Mukane's friend. You must tell
What is
him
going
of this
on?
surprising encounter.
Alright, so we're going to call it here, folks. Thanks for joining us for this 4th of July celebration, where we covered top 10 4th of July movies that aren't quite 4th of July movies that you should check out. I need to write down that number 10.
Probably our hardest list, right?
It was pretty hard, despite I thought it'd be kind of easy, because I took away like the requirements that had to take place on or be about 4th of July. But my top 10 movies I recommend you check out for 4th of July. American Rabbit, Starship Troopers, Hail the Conquering Hero, Terminator Salvation, Excalibur, Rocky 1, the boxer, not Rocky Horror. I'm not shortening it. It's Rocky. The Fighting Sullivans, Mars Attacks, Miracle, and Yankee Doodle Dandy.
My top 10: Jaws, Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, Sandlot, Final Destination, the one that took place on the 4th at the end. I think it was 3. I really think it was 3. Uncommon Valor, Team America, Dirty Dozen, Captain America: First Avenger, Pursuit of Happiness, and Battleship. The best movie based on a board game so far ever.
What? Clue.
Oh shit. I'm tired. I'm tired. If you think what I said was wrong, leave a comment. It was. I agree.
Let us know in the comments how you feel about the lists of movies, some movies you'd recommend, what you're doing, what you're eating, how you're celebrating this 4th of July. Thanks for joining us. Have a happy and safe 4th of July. Yes, make sure you count all your fingers.
Count your fingers,
yeah. Thanks for joining us for this 2 OGs Plays, Dragon's Crown, Part 2, Chill with Jack and Jill. And, most importantly, to my subscribers, I want to say thank you. And you all stay amazing, and you have an awesome day, or if you prefer, stay awesome and have an amazing day. Drive by Rum Neck and Beers. Catch you next time. Until then, you all have a good morning, good afternoon, and a safe 4th of July night. Oh, and tune in tomorrow. We're gonna do another live stream. That's a good call. I mean, you didn't have to whisper. They can hear you first of all. I mean,
I didn't know for some reason you didn't want to.
Crap. No, it just slipped my mind. No, I mean, I'm as new to this as you are. But I appreciate y'all joining us. Take it easy, folks.
Good night, everyone.
And now I figure out how to stop this again. I think I pressed this. And then broadcast settings.
Oh, good timing. Are we off?